Consistent below freezing temperatures this winter have deepened the frost level, and the upcoming thaw is expected to wreak havoc on roads. TV6's Houghton Hancock Bureau reporter Sarah Blakely spoke with engineers about the ground heave effect this spring. Sarah?
Steve, engineers I spoke with say we will need a long, slow thaw this spring to induce the least amount of damage on our roads. They say the cost to repair entire roadways is just too high to afford a quick thaw.
It's been a winter for the books with record low temperatures all across the Upper Peninsula. Houghton County Highway Engineer Kevin Haryu says this unusually cold winter has cost the Houghton County Road Commission an additional $500,000, and that doesn't include the cost it will take to repair roads this spring. This year, the frost line is about 2 feet deeper than average, and the oncoming spring thaw means bumpy roads.
Typically, our frost line gets down around 60 inches. There are probes in the state trunk line that we can check. And this year it's over 80. That's as deep as the probes go down.
Here's how it works. Over the winter, groundwater is seeped up toward the surface and is frozen into water lenses. Because water expands as it freezes, these lenses heave the ground upward. Michigan Tech civil engineering professor Ralph Hodek says the problem lies in the fact that thawing occurs from the top down.
As the ground thaws from the top down, we have an excess of water beneath the pavement, and that water cannot drain downward through the frozen ground.
You have a frozen layer deep down with water trapped on top of it, and the water has no place to go. So it's like driving over a big, for example, like a waterbed.
And thus, the result is a bumpy road. These bumps, however, are expected to straighten out with the passing of the season, though the roads won't ever be exactly the way they were when they were constructed.
After we've thawed the ground completely, the water can start draining downward, and this is the time when the roads will start to stiffen up again.
Hodek estimates the spring thaw would need to last about 2 to 3 weeks to do as little damage as possible.
Just be patient, and it's going to be a long spring, I think.
Now, some of you have likely experienced some of these extreme bumps in the road. I myself have also experienced one. There's one in particular on US 41 as you're going into Barriga County toward Lawrence, right in front of the hospital. There are signs that have been put up, but honestly, you don't even know it's there until you're right on top of it. And if you're going too fast, there could be a serious accident there. So make sure when you see signs and flags that say that there's a bump oncoming, they're serious and you need to slow down. But as mentioned, it is expected as spring goes on that these will level out a little bit. Steve?
All right, good advice. You never know when they're going to pop up in front of you and under your car. Thanks, Sarah.